Downtown San Diego. Phillies baseball starts right now. Saturday night baseball here, downtown at Petco Park. Ben Revere will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is grounded to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Chase Utley will stand in, and you see there, it's been scorching hot these past few games. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And Kemp's going to need to play this off the wall now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And for as quick as it took this starter to get the first out of the ball game, it took the same amount of time for him to work his way into trouble. As the second pitch here gets turned around for two bases.
First offering on the way. In the air to straightaway center field. Batista is there now, and he has it, two gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Okay, our home nine as they start play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in third place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys. And if they...
One left for Philadelphia. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jesus Batista will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. In there, 0-1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. It put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Yonder Alonso will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Revere will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Matt Kemp will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And say goodbye to that one. Into the season right for a home run. And that dinger puts him 2 short of the 200 mark for his career.
Yeah, you know, some guys will lie to you and tell you that they're just out there playing day by day, not thinking about any of those particular milestones. They just want to get the W for the team. But the truth is, you do know when you're approaching those milestones, even the minor ones. He's keenly aware of how many home runs he's got back.
Justin Upton will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here. As you see, the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Pitch on the way. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. But even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Utley. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Adrian Beltre will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Boy, what a great pitch right there. Against a power hitter, looking to pull the ball. He had no legs behind him on that swing whatsoever.
The 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Darren Ruff will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here it comes. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Salvador Perez will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, then this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Dominic Brown will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch coming. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. For Perez, he's at second with his 18th double of the year.
Let's shut it down here.
He's set, now the pitch. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side.
Come on, let's hold him.
He's ready now, the pitch. Here's a swing by Brown as he sends a ground ball out to second base. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Jed Jerko will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And he's retired here, 1 away. Ramiro Pena will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. And the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Jordan is there, 2 down.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Derek Norris He's at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. And so that'll bring in a guy that played his high school ball right here in San Diego, the pitcher Cole Hamels. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. He's got other plans. He gets pretty good wood on this one. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Pena is under it, and he's got it for the first out. So one gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fighting Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Pause, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And they're going to come back to tie this game up as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Right fielder.
Brandon Jordan will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. From the belt, the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Don't give up the run.
Here comes a 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Oh, that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. It was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Michael Franco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He waits, now the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Batista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for the Phillies on the Chase Utley double. Bottom of the third coming up, all tied at 1-1. Clint Barmas makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
3-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And the throw will come to Utley covering the bag as the sacrifice works that time. Jesus Batista will dig in. He popped out his first time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jordan is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Yonder Alonso will try it again. He flew out his first time. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Adrian Beltre will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Into the box, Darren Ruff. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Yeah. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
Oh, Salvador Perez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and there were two down. Dominic Brown will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Fouled back. As a look, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. Will go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Matt Kemp will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Jordan is there, one away. Third and final game of this three-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. Jed Jerko will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Cole Hamels will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Well, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
This ball's grounded foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Center fielder.
Ben Revere will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And here's the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Batista is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Brandon Jordan will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch to him. Now a ball hit towards Barmes at short. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ramiro Pena will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Derek Norris will dig in. Popped out his first time. First pitch coming. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
We'll take a look at this on show track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of them.
Stepping in now, Clint Barmes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And Barmes will lay off again, and it's 2-0 to him now. From the stretch. Too high, and it's 3-0. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. That's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Jesus Batista will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Second and third, 2 away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Well, you can tell he thought he had him.
I thought he had him too.
Here's another 1-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Padres leave a pair. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Maikel Franco will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
All right, so nice.
Adrian Beltre will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball, whoa, look out, that just about got him in the coconut. I'll tell you, that's been such a good pitch for him through the years.
It really has. And he's not still around if he doesn't have that pitch in his arsenal. That's been his meal ticket for a long, long time, as long as he's been in this league.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have him set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
Come on, hold him down.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And on the error, a run is going to score.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Now here comes Bud Black up out of the Friars dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Robbie Erlin will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. Now the first pitch. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score as well. And the lead goes up to 3 now. It's 4-1.
This is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. Oh, here's a hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman, Jerko. And that's a loud out number 1. Cole Hamels will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. He's set, now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Tough spot here for a left-handed hit. Exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. Yonder Alonso will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The 3-1. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Matt Kemp will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the first offering. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Here comes another 0-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Jordan will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Justin Upton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And a high strike there, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Jed Jerko come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Padres leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Petco Park. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Brandon Jordan will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. They're saying 417 feet, the distance on that last home run. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Adrian Beltre will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Moving to his left is Varmus. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 5 and the Padres 1. Ramiro Pena will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Hit hard but foul. Again a 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And Brown will look this one in for route number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Derek Norris comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are 2 gone now. Clint Varmus will step in. Couple of walks thus far. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down here 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dale Thayer will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 32.
Darren Ruff will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 13.
Alex Torres will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 54. Alex.
Salvador Perez will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. Line hard into left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Swung on and grounded foul. Now here's the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's the first offering. Will Nieves is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Jesus Bautista will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. Too high. 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Jordan has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
First baseman, number 23, Alonso.
Yonder Alonso will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now here's the first pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
That last pitch puts him at 100, so that probably makes this his last inning, even if he makes it all the way through.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of it.
Matt Kemp will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now the first pitch. No offer at a letter-high change. It's ball 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Justin Upton will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. From the belt, the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And that makes it a 5-3 ball game.
Well, he's been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
Jed Jerko will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's Jerko now with a high fly ball out to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as we are all tied at 5.
more you start to figure out his stuff. And once you see him for the third or fourth at bat, you become a better hitter because by then you pretty much know every pitch he's got. And I think this is a case where he kind of made an educated guess on what was coming, got it, and didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Ramiro Pena. This will swing and send a line drive out to right field. Jordan is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Xavier Paul is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Chopper foul. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Alonso will step on the bag himself for the out. Ben Revere will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Chase Utley will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 home. Chopper, foul. The next 0-2. Fouled back. Now another 0-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Phillies down in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Will Venable is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Jerome Williams come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. And this will be fouled away. Pitch on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Ball game! It's a solo home run for Will Venable. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player in the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter.